Pyrrhon, the boundless, the beginning of all things. Everything originates from it and returns to it. Infinity has no start and no end. But nothing would come into existence if there's only infinity. Look up there, Vertin. Now they are presenting in their true forms. In their purest and newest forms. Our world was born from the wounds on infinity. When it's cut by finity, the patterns of the cutting are what we call mathematics. Thus, the essences of numbers exist inside all beings, and the patterns of all numbers exist in all matters. The length of a butterfly's wings and its body are in golden ratio, and the plant leaves grow on their stems in the pattern of the Fibonacci spiral. This is the most primitive rhythm of Arcanum, and it is also the beginning of our extraordinary study. This is the essence.
And how do I submit my proof?
Close your eyes, Vertin. Only when your eyes are closed will your mind open up. Now, stay fully concentrated and recall the question you want to verify. Only in the absolute contemplation can truth reveal itself to you.
The storm, the emanation, the storm syndrome. Where are they from? Foundation, Manus Vindictae, Acheron. What roles do they play? Why does the storm fall when history trembles? Why doesn't the storm fall into the misty land? What is the ingredient of asymmetrical nuclide R?
The world is a dark underground labyrinth. But Numa can guide us to go beyond all things and reach the exit. Vertin, can you see it?
It's burning! What's going on? Is somebody fighting with the Manus now? What's happening outside the cave?
Vertin, why are you straying? The meditation goes beyond control. You will be thrown out of here. This would be a foolish mistake. For a Pyrrhon, this is...
Alas, no man shall bravest the storm and live. Including thee.
"37! 37! What happened? Were all those illusions? If it weren't for the heat of the stone bangle that wakes me up, would I go as crazy as they did? This stone reminds me of the spinning wheel. The collector of asymmetric nuclei are. If the reagent turns gold after reacting with the fog here, that means the fog contains elements that can be immune to the storm. The colour changed faster than I thought. The concentration of R is hundreds of times, no, thousands of times higher than in the Manus' masks. In other words, whoever owns this cave can produce the protective equipment of the storm in big numbers. Is that the reason why Arcana is here?
Oh, Mother, our model. Has it failed? Has it failed?
I need to take 37 out of here. So the Abraxas were people from the Manors. The fog here can affect people's minds, like those around the lake in my suitcase. Have the Manus found a way to launch attacks without being punished by the bangle? Or don't they care about the price they will be paying anymore? I hope Regulus didn't throw my words to the wind. I have to get rid of them first, and go out to join the others.
May the flow take their souls to the sea in the north.
The peace agreement no longer works? Or is it safe as long as the contracting parties have no intention to fight? The conditions are not clear. A reckless attack may lead to the punishment of the bangle. I have to be careful with the method and timing of attacking.
Loading, charging.
An eye for
Question
an
was
eye.
stupid.
Target confirmed.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Ice flood.
Under attack.
Resistance is futile.
Loading.
A tooth for a tooth.
That's the direction.
Faraday's miracle.
Prepare to be drowned.
Stop it!
Charging.
An eye. A
Question
tooth for a
was
tooth.
Barrage.
Noble or lowly, sin shall feel it pain and know with regret.
Пусть le naufragé течет вместе с водой. Wait. The body is melting. It turns into a seed. So this is how the Manus fight against the restrictions. They sacrifice one man to feed another.
Off thou go. An eye for an eye. Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full. Noble or lowly, sin shall pay for thy sins with thy blood.
The puppy agreed with your decision.
Вашим услугам.
Loading.
Worry not. The direction of fate is decided. Ice flood.
Aim and shoot. Circuits charging. Loading. Robot, child of science.
The sacrificed follower has been absorbed by the seed. Is this some kind of ritual?
In no cave, one can see the form of everything.
37? Can you hear me?
Mother.
Charging.
That's the direction.
Barrage.
Prepare to be drowned.
Resistance is futile.
The puppy agreed with your decision.
К вашим услугам. That's the direction.
The light that illuminates all.
Look! An earth-suspended river. The turbulence arrives. The dead followers turned into geometric symbols. Is it because of the cave? So the seed is the form of Manus Vindictae.
The forms transcend all matters.
Things are not as simple as I thought. I must make a plan and exercise great care.
Circuits functioning properly.
A 2 for
Circuits functioning properly. Loading.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
I, Robot, Child of Science. Faraday's Miracle.
Resistance is futile.
Crash Muslipa.
An eye for an eye.
That's the direction.
Charging.
The puppy agreed with your decision.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Look! An earth suspended river.
Target confirmed.
A 2
The
for
flood is
2.
coming. Crash Muslipa.
Loading.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Worry not. The direction of fate is decided. Rivers are the scars of the earth.
Eliminate target.
Resistance is futile.
Clear vision.
An eye for an eye.
Clear vision. Off thou go.
A 2 for 2.
Clear vision. Look! An earth suspended river.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full. The law is above all else.
Crash Muslipa.
An eye for an eye. A 2 for 2.
That's the direction.
An eye for an eye.
Rivers are the scars of the earth.
The law is above all else.
Shell damaged.
The puppy agreed with your decision.
Charging.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Aim and shoot.
An eye for an eye.
Circuits functioning prop charging. Loading.
The law is above all else.
I, Robot, Child of Science. Faraday's Miracle. Target confirmed.
Such rudeness!
The flood is coming.
Crash Musligo.
A tooth for a tooth.
Worry not. The direction of fate is decided.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Charging.
An eye for an eye.
Loading.
That's the direction.
A tooth for a tooth.
The light that illuminates all.
The form of Manus Vindictae. It's more distorted than I thought. It's all over.
Using troops